it up. The sun is up. So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have the time and it's obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the history that they say wouldn't work. Bring out the and the get a load of the place with them cut. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch of the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. And sure everything coming full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to my sun it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come up. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a trait that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fade. In the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Looking deep to open the game. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes another one to Thomas. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run, Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there and dime. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Comes away with it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Jets will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing this back in the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now Jackson off the play action. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
15 yards. That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. What a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense.
And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Bunkert with the extra point. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Like a good target prop, Neighbors is there. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Hey, middle. Hey, report. Middle. Go.
On 1st down, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 11 on the play. It's now 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he gets him around 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Hey, middle. Hey.
3rd and long for him here. Andrews has it, working downfield. How about that play block on 3rd and 14? They find a way to convert.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake. You know, for pitchers, you hear them saying, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Offense in the hurry up here.
48-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
45-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the Jets come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 17-7. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Walker on first down. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Tucker on for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got it deep downfield. He works this to the 38 before going down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Here's Mahomes now. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. They get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They send the tight end in motion. Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no Nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, come on. No, we changed it.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Jukes out a one-stop. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
Staying with Walker. Juke the defender. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running with Walker again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets leading near the break. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Walker running to the right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Report.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense heading up for 1st and goal.
A great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Walker running right.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
180. 180. Come on. 180. Face up.
Lamar now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down in the last possible moments. He's at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. He's keeping it. He's going for it. The QB sneak is denied. Didn't get it across. They're going to turn this over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Miami.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Another throw for Mahomes. Running left side by Jefferson. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. First play is going for it to the end zone. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Back to throw it. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But he helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Big game going, and Thomas snags another. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Dolphins tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. On the carry, it's Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Jackson now on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's grabbed at the 10. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
First and 10, here's Mahomes. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
First down throw, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it's going to be second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Back to the air, Mahomes. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Working quickly here. Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got it. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a third-quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
To the ground with Walker. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry-up here.
16 yards. That's good for Jets. First down.
Running is Walker. They're working a couple yards past the line. Brought down by Luke Woolen. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Jets bring it back to even. they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Oh, they get him yet again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Walker. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Third down, 1 yard to go. Walker trying to run for the 1st. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. It's Walker on the give. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here.
At the 40-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
The give now to Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey! 13.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Jets.
They go with Walker here. Going to the right. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
15 yards. That's good for another Jets. 1st down and goal to go. up second and goal.
Report!
Trying again, Walker. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hey, middle.
And up now, running right. He's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
A 21-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Fred Warner. He'll take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York.
15-yard line.
Jets only up by a few. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
No, we changed it.
Looking to throw. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets 21. Dolphins 31.
On is the Jets kick this at the 6. He's going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense showing trips out wide as they get set for this 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Here we go. 2nd and 9. Try and push it deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in 1 season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. So now, big spot for the Dolphins here as they line up for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for
Setting up to pass. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
31. Dolphins 39. Harrison Butker is set to
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Back it. Sit on! Ready! Finish up!
This is Walker on 2nd. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Yeah.
Looking to throw. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It's intercepted. That will do it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an estate recital in the flame. It was Rob, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river. We are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's a Week 14 matchup. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. Teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
13. Hey. Go.
Now it's Jackson. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down and he gives himself up there at the end. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards and the offense stays out there.
26-yard line.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Kenneth Walker with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now Mahomes. They get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down, Miami.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 10 more there and another 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. We'll let this go deep for Collins. That is incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
After watching that play result, it took me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and we asked him, so how you plan to move the ball against his defense?
He didn't really tip his hand, did he?
No, he didn't. I think it's because he really didn't have an answer. He wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it done, and that play showed us exactly why he was worried.
And his number one defense, they can put that on their highlight reel. They have been able to stop the run all season long. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoid.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Nico Collins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on the toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
No, we changed it.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Well, this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, middle.
They'll try and throw for it here. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal. They go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Brings up 2nd down.
These two teams all tied after one. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
First down, Dolphins.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. Play action. It's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Will Anderson in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. 3rd and 19. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Yeah, the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop them on 3rd down. Now Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got it with the 15. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. And Xavier Worthy, 81 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Drews. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throw. But here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so wisely just gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now here's Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Walker. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown here this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
This throw caught right around the 6. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. And he will take it in from Dolphins touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they're wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, that's the line. That's the bullet. That's the bullet. 13. Let's go. Hey.
Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Report.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. And Xavier Worthy, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Dolphins 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by LeGarrette Sneed. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running right, here's Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Walker. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Brings up 2nd down.
A give for Walker running right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Walker. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced to take him to 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's passed it. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train all the way in for a Miami touchdown? Brian Thomas Thomas with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
No, we changed it. Hey.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
Yeah. Go. 13.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, middle. Shot. Sit up.
Now a run with Walker. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 76 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Sit up.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
That's good for Jets. First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Go ahead.
Here's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. And Walker once more. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Kenneth Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. Here's Mahomes to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll make this a three-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 34. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Got a man. It's Collins complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Nico Collins
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he'll go down the man before getting us inside the 30. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, report. No, we changed it.
They go play action now. Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14.
13.
Play action. Now Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. The sack there by Roquan Smith. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so that's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build up the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Max Crosby showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Jackson. That's caught. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just... And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he's able to get it back. side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Justin Jefferson from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. That one complete downfield to Thomas. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowers. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really...
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man?